I'm KC24 meteorologist Justin Sacher. It is smoky outside, but temperatures are cooling, and it is snack time in here. We are live at Whitey's Pets. KC24 is clearing the shelter. There you go, Ben. Have a good chew on that. I didn't eat all of it. We're looking at more smoke outside. We'll take you through a quick forecast first right here. Cal Fire in Porterville. And what you're seeing behind me is a Chinook helicopter that's getting ready to take off. We saw another one get its bucket ready, the collapsible orange bucket on the end of the rope. You can see it taking off right now. It does have that hose extended from the cabin, so that's what it can actually do. It'll land down into a body of water like a lake and suck up the water into the helicopter through that long orange hose. Then it takes the water and it actually drops that water on an area that is either burning or in danger of burning to help stop those flames from coming. They're doing an all-out attack from different angles here on this FQF complex, and firefighters say it is a tough fight. This system closely follows the last one that just pushed through, and it's going to bring additional precipitation, including about 1/4 inch of rain here on the valley floor, like in Fresno, and a foot of snow in places like Shaver Lake. Let's go ahead and take a look. Dense fog hugging the 99 corridor through the night tonight. We see this dense fog advisory go into effect beginning at midnight. It will last until 11 a.m. tomorrow. So we are expecting some of the thicker fog right through the center of the valley, and that right now is where we're looking at some of the lowest visibility. To the north of Fresno, 1,000 feet of visibility right now in Madera, less than 300 feet of visibility in Merced. This is what our computer models are showing as far as the thickest fog as we go through the morning hours tomorrow, stopping the clock at 6 in the morning. You can see that we're looking at level 3 fog up and down the 99 and all the way over to about the Mendota and Kerman area, nearly to I-5. Level 3 is a half-mile of visibility, and these are the levels that the CHP uses, that different school districts use to explain just how bad or good visibility is because of fog out there. But you can even see getting close to 9 a.m. there will be pockets of some 200-foot visibility all the way down to level 1. Taking a look right here through our ValleyCam network powered by A13 Properties, this is the Cahuilla Health ValleyCam in Visalia, where we're looking at steam coming off of the hospital. It looks like more fog, but basically when the humidity in the atmosphere is as saturated as it is during a foggy night, which just means it can't really hold much more moisture, and that's why you see that water vapor in the form of fog, you tend to see steam stick around after it leaves buildings or homes, and it just basically compiles into the fog because there's no room in that saturated air for it to evaporate and become clear and disappear. 69 degrees outside for our high of the day today, so just under 70 degrees here in Fresno, 70 for the high temperature today in Visalia, a degree warmer in Hanford. With 69, 66 is the average for this time of year, and we are looking at somewhat warmer temperatures with highs in the 70s through the weekend. It is 56 right now in Fresno, but in the 40s still in Madera, where we are looking at some more fog developing because the cooler temperatures get, the less water vapor the air holds. Taking a look at air quality, there is areas of unhealthy air for sensitive groups. That's part of the forecast for tomorrow for Fresno County from the San Joaquin Valley Air Pollution Control District, which is not allowing wood burning in Fresno County, limited to registered devices only elsewhere. A look at satellite and radar showing that you have to go basically outside of California to see enough movement to be out of this zone of high pressure we're in right here. It's one of the reasons things are so still, and we're seeing the promotion of development of fog through the night tonight. More clouds coming as things start to mix up through the week ahead. Now, I don't think we're going to see any measurable rainfall, especially Wednesday when we have some chances for sprinkles, but there will be enough movement of the air to stop the fog from developing like it is tonight. Your renewable solar forecast with 14,000 megawatt hours of solar electricity generation tomorrow, 15 on Sunday, and then dropping off on Monday. A lot of that does depend on fog, however. Temperatures tonight also depending on fog. The foggier your area, the more likely you will slow in your decrease in temperature overnight, but it's a quick decrease in temperature that starts the fog. So we're going to look at temperatures in places like Madeira that have already dropped off quite quickly start to slow down, especially as more of that fog develops and we get this layering effect. Tomorrow, warmer temperatures during the day. We'll see highs end up in the 70s for some cities here in the valley and getting a few degrees warmer day by day through the end of the weekend and on into Monday. The densest fog will be tomorrow morning, although there will be some patchy fog on Sunday and a little on Monday too, but that's when we start to see more clouds head this way and this high pressure break down or move on, and that does tend to make us less foggy, although equally gloomy.
You know, I was watching you do the weather, and I was watching the live picture, the steam coming out of, and you were explaining why the steam sticks around because of the weather. I never had any idea, but you know what? It makes sense. So I appreciate the knowledge.
Somebody does.
You know, at least one person does, right? Hey, thank you, Justin. Appreciate it.
Pinpoint weather forecast.
This storm system's taking so long to pass. Areas like Merced saw a lot of rain yesterday and early this morning, but no more rain falling there right now. There's a possibility of a little bit more wet weather still to come, but looking live right now through this Owens Mountain camera, you can see the clouds are very low. The rain continues to pour. There are even raindrops on the lens there. Get to Yosemite Lakes and you see the trees covered with snow, the ground covered with snow, clouds covering the mountains in the background. Up at Deadwood Mountain, that's that big hill you climb before you go down into Oakhurst. You can see that roads do look slick up there. You can see some tire tracks there in the snow. The road looking fairly clear at this moment, and our camera in Visalia still covered with raindrops right now. They're just getting over just another round of some heavier showers that had just pushed through the area. Meanwhile, like I said, up in Merced, got a lot of rain, but a lot of this activity has been moving down to the southeast. In Fresno, rain showers about to pick up more in intensity for a brief time, and then we're going to dry out a little bit. But we take the clock back 24 hours, and you see wave after wave after wave of wet weather. Some breaks in between, like in Madeira, barely a tenth of an inch of rainfall reported there. But as soon as the system tapped into that atmospheric river moisture down to the southwest, we saw the rain become much more intense over areas, and we're looking at this intensity to basically move along with the center of this system and push its way down to the southeast through the next several hours. Then we've got another system dropping in, but this one on Thursday will not tap into such moisture, so we're going to see it pass with far more weak conditions as far as those rain and snow totals go. Could see a little gusty wind, however. Rain totals, by the end of the day today, likely more than an inch here in Fresno, since we're so close right now with 0.98 3 feet of snow in Lodgepole, Sequoia National Park, 3.5 Tioga Pass, 6 feet of snow at Badger Pass, more than 4 inches of rainfall the valley floor of Yosemite, and Sierra forecast calling for snow levels to continue to drop. Those snow levels have been fluctuating near Shaver Lake, so one moment it's raining, one moment it's snowing, but we're still looking at conditions to get a little cooler as the rest of the system passes. So the last snow that falls as the system passes through will be the lowest snow. So if you're in some foothill communities, not quite up to that height and elevation, you may see some snow yet to go. Your ground's already quite wet. Here the rain returns for a chance on Thursday, and then another chance this time next week with fog, guess what, in between.
Oh, foggy days. So we just got to be mindful of that over the weekend. If you have any travel plans, you're not out of the woods yet, because then we have to be careful as we're driving.
It's like any kind of weather, any day, and we tell you,
just pick a day and go slow. It doesn't matter, because you need to be safe on all of them. All right, Justin, thank you. And this is